Afternoon, boys and girls. Yeah, we're on it again. It is the weekly podcast with Webby Sports Roundup here in my little manor in CARABOA Salvaki. A big thanks to Steve-O, all the way from Formby in Liverpool. Come across especially to see me for the day. I've had to pay for his flights here and back, but it's not a problem because he's a good lad. He bought me a bottle of beer. Okay, that's all I'm going to say for that. And he got a great 15 questions. And I hope, yeah, you ain't getting nothing. So listen, we're going to go through now what we're going to discuss today's podcast. Because Terry, my number 2, is unavailable. And because of the traffic, that's the real reason. My number 3, Simon, is in England and he's flying back Thursday night.
Night? It's nice.
Yeah, but you don't know when I'm putting this out, do you? You see what I mean? This is why I got Muppets on the on today's vlog. I knew they would say that. So if I said that, they'd say, this might not go out until Saturday. So if it doesn't go out until Saturday, then they're going to say, there's 2 days ago. You see what I mean? See? Now they're feeling funny now, aren't they? So get back here.
No,
right.
Yeah,
so shut your face. Right. Listen, we've got 3 fantastic guests. Really good pals of mine. Well, one of them is anyway. I don't know about, when you put your hand in it, I don't know about these 2. So we got my tight ass on the head, my big pal. We're going to go through one at a time and we're going to be talking about League Cup from Tuesday, Wednesday. And top goal scorers in the Premiership and any other points that has happened on Sky Sports over the last few days with regards to the new manager of Man United. When is he coming? Is he coming? Who's his number 2 going to be? Etc, etc, etc. So without further ado, we're going to start at the far end. My number 5, who he is, who he follows, how long, and all of this. Tell him, please.
My name's Kevin Snowden. I support Middlesbrough and I've supported them since 1970.
Second one.
My name is Laurie Evans. I support Burnley for my sins and I've supported them ever since I was a little toddler. They were one of the best teams in Europe at the time and that's why I carried on supporting them.
I'll stop milking it. Shut up now. Let's get the next one in. And the main man, my good pal. Go on, Steve-O.
Steve from Formby, watched Liverpool for 61 years, still watching them now.
Good lad. Hey, they're flying, mate, they're flying. Great chance to win the Premier League. And listen, you know this Muppet here, Coventry City football fan for 55 years, and after they beat Man United 2-1 at Highfield Road in front of 42,000 supporters on April the 8th, 1969, and I was there, and I loved every minute of it, and I followed them ever since. And I'm going to say something for you, Foggy, my number 99, who does my Facebook page, Webby Sports Roundup, May the 16th, 1987, Coventry 3, Tottenham 2, and we won the FA Cup. Sorry, son. Right. He knows. Right, we're going to talk about the League Cup from Tuesday and Wednesday night. And we'll find out who is going to be in the quarter-finals on December the 17th. Okay? That's what we're going to do. Right. Did any of you boys watch any of the games the last couple of nights? Kev?
Yeah, I watched the Southampton Stoke one on Tuesday night. And obviously last night I watched the Liverpool Brighton one out here with Steve.
Yeah.
You were inside watching the Man United one.
Yeah. And what do you think of your Southampton Stoke?
I thought Southampton deserved to win, although it went 2-2 and it was very close. Stoke did okay, but at the end of the day, all the Premier League teams got through, and I expected them to be fair.
They won on penalties, didn't they?
No, they won 3-2.
Well, 3-2, was it 3-2, was it?
3-2, yeah.
It's the Brentford.
Brentford won on penalties.
That's the next one.
Against Sheffield Wednesday.
So Southampton, Stoke, 3-2. Well done. They've got Brentford, Sheffield Wednesday. They've got a lot of pals. North Tenerife man, and you've got obviously Lee, Scott, his 2 boys, all and big pal Ian, of course, all Sheffield Wednesday fans. That was 1-1 and got through on pens.
Yeah, the 5-4 on penalties. Sadly, this cup has become a Premier League cup, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's. I'm going to bring the big man here. Laurie, the thing is, when you play in the League Cup, obviously Coventry not there, Burnley weren't there. Do you play your best team, or do you play your reserves to give them a chance? Then if you give reserves a chance, and then you've got away supporters going 200 miles to the north, and then not getting value for money. You know what I mean? You know, which is right, which is wrong.
Yeah.
But I think Kevin's hit the nail on the head. It's all Premier teams left. So if you're a team in the Championship, or even if you're lucky in Division 1,
yeah,
and you're at the top and you're fighting for promotion, you know you're not going to win the. All right, you might have a miracle and get through to the semi-final,
Yeah.
but you're not going to really get into the final. So again, the lower club is going to play its second, well, not second string, but
Half and half.
half and half.
Yeah.
And then they changed the system again this year for the draw.
Yeah.
That the Premier League European teams were given a home draw.
And couldn't play.
Because West Ham suffered with it.
Yeah, you're right.
Because they ended up,
Yeah,
they were the
forgot that.
first one out the hat,
Yeah.
but because they were drawn against Liverpool,
Yeah.
Liverpool were given a home draw because they were in Europe.
Yeah,
So they
gotcha.
made it even easier for the better teams in the Premier League.
And Arsenal got it as well, didn't
Yeah, yeah.
Because your boys, like you say, played West Ham, give them a bit of a thumping, wasn't it? 4-0 was it, Steve? 4-1, 4 was
they?
it?
4-1.
4-1 was it? Did you watch that on TV or was that?
Don't worry.
Yeah. You've been asleep since then, haven't you?
Oh, I
And
don't take a lot of notice of the first couple of rounds.
cut the rounds, yeah.
And
We were talking about it the other day.
Yeah,
When you get to this round they're in now,
yeah.
that's when they start playing the team.
The best, yeah. But they know that they've got a great chance of winning, haven't they?
my fear would be that they bring this to the FA Cup as well. I mean, it's about
Yeah.
time that the FA, I think, followed Spanish steps, and I wouldn't normally say that Spain's got it right, but I'd like to see in cup competitions, like what they do in Spain, the lower teams play at home all the time.
Yeah.
And they
Yeah.
get the bigger teams away from home.
But then you'd get the whinge of that
Yeah.
if a smaller team got Man United, they'd want to play at Old Trafford.
Yeah.
Because
First
it's all
time,
about
yeah.
money. You know, it's a difficult. I
It,
know what
it
you're
hasn't
saying.
happened here. I mean, it's
No.
well received in Spain.
Yeah, but years ago, remember they used to play a weekend team, you got fined.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
they did,
Now
yeah.
you've got a
Yeah.
squad team.
Yes.
Yes.
They don't do it anymore.
No.
But let me tell you, in Spain, whether you're Portugal or wherever, right, they're not interested. Right? Oh, hang on, it's the Copa del Rey in Spain. Is it? Oh, okay. What's Real Madrid? What's Barcelona doing? Are they playing? It's not a big thing.
Tenerife playing first round tonight, don't they?
Yeah,
Away at some team.
yeah.
Because they're away, because
Yeah.
they're the higher
Yeah,
team.
for sure.
Yeah.
So, it's a good thing. Right, let's move on to the next one. Brighton took on your boys, Liverpool, last night. And obviously, we're in, obviously, by the way, we're in the 3-all shoes, don't forget. This is my little man, my little corner over there. Very busy last night. Watched the games, watched Liverpool, Leicester. And Stevie was out here watching Brighton, Liverpool.
Yeah.
Was that a good win or?
It's good, really. They had half a team out, and it was quite an exciting game.
Yeah,
In fact, Liverpool played quite well.
yeah, yeah.
Gakpo did really well, didn't he?
Yeah.
Scored
Brighton.
2 cracking goals.
Who's that?
Gakpo scored 2
Oh, Gakpo,
cracking
okay.
goals.
Some great goals.
But Brighton's no mugs, are they?
No. And Liverpool have got them again at the weekend.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, they are in the league, aren't they?
That's what I mean. That's why they're no mugs. You know, they bring on a manager you've never heard from.
Yeah,
Then they
yeah.
bring on players who you think, who the hell are they? For 5 million, 10 million. Then Bush.
But the game got tight towards the end, didn't it? When they scored that goal,
Yeah.
we were thinking, weren't we? Yeah.
You're hanging on.
Yeah,
Game
I
on.
said
Yeah,
game
yeah,
on,
yeah.
yeah.
Go on, mate. So Liverpool are in the quarterfinals. I'll discuss that a little bit later on. Aston Villa Park taking on the Palace. I don't think.
That
Obviously,
was a surprise.
Yeah, well, Palace too. Again, it all depends. I don't know what the side was, but the point in question is the Villa trying to get top 4. I think we all know if we use our savvy, it's going to be Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City, whichever order you want to say. You've got to say that's going to be 1, 2, 3 without any shove of
I don't think Arsenal will be. I
No,
don't think they're strong enough. I
no.
said this to Simon.
So who do you think is going to be in the top 3 then?
I think Chelsea
Chel-
will be.
Yeah,
I just have a feeling.
I agree.
I just have a feeling that Chelsea could be their year
Yeah.
of getting back into.
well, Man
Regular
United,
top
Man
4.
United's got Chelsea. Well, I'll be in here 4:30. If there's anybody about down in my little village, come down and see me, have a little drink with me.
Arsenal's lack of goals concerns me.
Because, yeah,
I
Well,
think
he's
they
a
should
striker,
have.
don't they?
I think they should have bought a striker and they didn't.
They
And I
wanted-
think Simon thinks that as well, really. But he maybe.
they were after Gyökeres, they were making noises, and we all thought, and it ain't going to happen now. I'm telling you, he's going to go to Man United. I promise
And
you.
I'm going to tell you the game that I thought Arsenal aren't capable of winning
Bournemouth.
was Bournemouth.
Yeah.
They went down to 10 men, and I'm going to tell you here and now, if that had been a Manchester City
Yeah,
or possibly even a Chelsea,
yeah,
certainly a Liverpool,
yeah,
they would not have just put 10 men behind the ball
No, gotcha.
away at Bournemouth.
yeah.
And Manchester City, Arsenal did that.
Yeah,
they
gotcha.
did it away at Manchester City,
Yeah,
when
yeah.
but you can accept that,
Yeah, yeah.
but not against Bournemouth.
Yeah, for sure.
and they got beat because of it, you know. And that was the game I thought.
Yeah.
Arsenal can't win that.
Well, I didn't see this. I didn't see the stats really on Villa Crystal Palace. So I think Villa want to be top four. So if they won that fourth place, they'll probably put a mediocre side out last night. I don't know if anybody's out there.
I think we looked at it, didn't we? I think
Did
it was a sort of half and half.
Half and half again. So if they want to win that, they would have put the first. And
Well, Palace had a strong team, man.
Did they? Yeah.
Eze and all of them played.
Well, big shout out to my mate Alan Fernandez, who's will be coming over soon. See you soon, big man. We'll have a drink together. Big Crystal Palace man. I think he went to the game last night.
Yeah, he comes in here, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's good man. Let's move on. We've got four. We've done four. We've got four left. Man United, Leicester. Obviously, I watched that with Goya Dave in the corner. I think it's the first time we've seen a manager or an interim manager shout and scream or looked happy when United scored. We said before, when Man United had scored, then he just sits and goes, yeah, well done, that's it. But Van Nistelrooy, who's obviously interim manager under Ten Hag, is number 2, then he was like doing his
But he's an
everything.
ex-player, and he's a supporter of Manchester United.
Yeah, of course.
He loves the club.
Yeah.
Ten Hag couldn't care less.
No, gotcha.
Means
Well,
nothing.
now he's got 13 million in the back
No,
pocket.
no,
He's got,
but
you know what I mean?
irrespective, for me, he used to just stand there like a dodo.
Yeah, like don't, yeah, you're right.
He was
And
an
he's
idol.
probably thinking, oh, my assistants were.
Absolutely no.
Yeah. No,
Absolutely no personality whatsoever.
no, correct, yeah. So, watched United game Leicester, and Leicester, one of the goals was a bit lucky, just, you know, it just fell to the guy. 5-2 could have been 7-2. He played quite well. And we got Casemiro, who's about 105. He could be the new next captain from Fernandes if this guy takes
Like we
over.
said down there, the win was the important thing.
100%. Had to win it. Had to win it.
Oh, 100%.
And Leicester, don't forget, out of the 3 that came up, they were the first to win a game out of Ipswich, Southampton.
And we were just talking, and Laurie said they're probably the only team that have a chance.
Yes,
to up.
yeah, for sure. Still got Jamie Vardy, who's still capable, you know,
Still not
etc.
going to win, isn't he?
Well,
Still not
going to be cracking player. Let's go to Geordie Land, up to Newcastle. They took on the big boys at Chelsea, and I didn't
It was on here, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Behind it, and we were sort
You
of.
watching that as well?
Well, we glanced across at half time because
Yeah.
obviously the games were all different kick-off times.
The thing is, we were in the
Jordy Allen was sat here watching, and I asked him, he said
Yeah.
they played really
play
well.
well.
Like.
That's Newcastle, and they're
They're not a strong team at home, it's away from home. There.
Hard side to beat at Newcastle.
Newcastle at home.
but they're not good in the league at the moment.
No, away from home, the form's terrible.
And the manager, I'll tell you, I think
You
you
think
and I were
he's-
talking, he's on dodgy water
But I
at the
think
moment.
last night's results helped them a big.
Helps him,
time.
big stuff.
And haven't they got them this weekend?
Again, I don't know, are they?
They're at home to, is it Chelsea?
No,
No,
Man
Arsenal.
Man United got
Arsenal.
Man United got Chelsea at +4.
Newcastle Arsenal 12:30.
So if you come into 3-all shoes here down in Kalosavaki, it's the only sports bar in Kalosavaki, and we've got inside, outside. Jason and Julie's got. We've got TVs every single where.
Had 5 games on them
Yeah,
last
5
night.
games last night. Even the Rangers games on, which we'll talk about in a couple of minutes time. So pop down, come and see Jason and Julie in the 3-all shoes. Right, let's move on. Preston, Deepdale, one team that Coventry can't win. It's my boys. Even if they had 5 players, they still beat us. They took on the mighty Arsenal, and Arsenal won, I think, reasonably convincing by
3-0.
3-0. And I didn't see any Arsenal. I don't know if the game. I don't think that game was on, was it? There was
No,
no
that
Arsenal
wasn't
fans.
on last night.
No Arsenal fans on earlier last
I
night.
didn't have enough tellies to put another one.
Exactly. And last but not least, this is the 8:15 kick-off. We're going to White Hart Lane. Don't say, I always talk about the old grounds. White Hart Lane, Tottenham, my boy, yeah, you know, Foggy, took on the mighty Manchester City, okay? And they beat them by 2-1. It's a great result. But they were hanging on in the end. They were backing off, because the other games started 7:45, so most people stayed on and watched the last half an hour, and it was bang, bang, bang. You thought they're going to get
And
it.
now you and Fogg will be against each other in the quarterfinals because you were.
I'll talk about.
Tottenham, yeah.
Yeah, all right, thanks very much,
The
Nico.
human tank wasn't playing, was he?
Who? Who's that?
Holland.
Oh, Haaland, was he playing? No, we never played it.
No, he was on the. He wasn't even on the bench.
He wasn't even on the bench.
So he must have been carrying the niggle, I think.
Or are they
Because-
saying they don't want to win it? No, I don't know.
They want to win everything.
I think they want to win it.
Do you think so? Yeah.
I think they want to win it.
They got a squad to win it.
What have we getting his hair done?
They had
Yeah, well, you should know about that, big man, shouldn't you? Right. So that's the 8 games of the cup. Now, let's quickly, before we go a bit of Scotland, So this is the draw for December the 17th on a Tuesday. All playing at the same time, same day. We
Are
got yeah, December the 17th.
Oh, right.
Unless you change it, I went down, checked it on.
Yeah,
on
but
my
normally
phone.
change it.
Sometimes they might go 17, 18.
Yeah, they
so
change.
we'll see. So at this moment in time, we got Tottenham, White Hart Lane taking on the mighty Man United. That'll be a cracking game. Newcastle taking on Brentford. No mugs Brentford. And Southampton at home to Liverpool. Got to be an away win that. And it's Steve.
Yeah, I would think so.
You would think so.
You got you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You can't say anything else. And you got Arsenal at home to Crystal
Well, you
Palace.
never know, do you?
No, 4 cracking games.
I mean, with that one,
Which one's
Webby,
that?
Arsenal Palace.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, on a banker, you'd have to give it to Arsenal. But I'll tell you what, Palace, if they hit the right form,
Yeah.
they're capable of beating anybody away.
They won like they. Don't ask me. They beat somebody last week. That's the first time they won.
Tottenham.
Tottenham. And they haven't won for 8 games.
Yeah, yeah.
But they are capable, aren't
They
they?
were all over
Two
Tottenham.
good results. Beating
Yeah.
Tottenham and then beating Villa last
Yeah,
night.
they are capable. So you got Tottenham, Man United. You got Newcastle.
No, you said before.
Yes, mate.
Did you say the mighty Man United?
Well, you know the
I think it
biggest.
was a slip of the tongue.
They're slipping the tongue.
We'll let him off.
They come Burnley, Middlesbrough, and Liverpool say that's a Webby. Unbelievable. Hey, I'll get them on here for free. They don't want paying. They're doing it for free. If they won't pay, they know where they can go, don't they? Yeah, down the Dole office, that's for sure. But that's all the cups. The League Cup. All right, now I've just checked out top goal scorers in the Premier League. Yeah, as you say, Haaland. He's got 11. Do you know who's second?
Mo Salah.
Oh, I didn't know.
I saw it the other day and I was quite shocked.
Hang on then.
Yeah, I was shocked.
You say Salah? No.
No,
No, it's not
No,
Salah.
it's oh
I've
God.
caught him. I've caught him.
I was-
You-
I
there's
was
two.
I was shocked.
I was that
Oh,
shocked, I
shocked.
can't remember his
I'm
name.
shocked if you get it. There's 2.
Wood.
No. I knew you were
No,
going to
Wood's third.
say. Yeah, Wood's third.
But I was shocked at who it was.
The guy from Brentford.
Burma, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maburmo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got 8. Wood has
Yeah.
got 7. Who started bad? He was at Forest.
Well, Brentford have been involved in some high scoring
Big games. Big games. Then you got Palmer 7, Salah 6, Jackson 6, and Welbeck 6 of
So, yeah,
Brighton.
Palmer and Jackson, 13 goals in the Premier League.
Yeah,
Both
yeah,
Chelsea
yeah.
players,
Yeah, I know.
You know?
Yeah, phenomenal. So, and this Chris Wood, you've got to give me his due. You know what I mean?
Well,
Look,
He
Forest
was
are playing good football.
Yeah.
And he scored some good goals.
Well, they went to Liverpool and won, didn't they?
Yeah.
You know what I
I
mean?
don't
So,
think he scored the goal though.
no, he never.
But,
I mean, with Wood, he's well known for his head, but the goal he scored the other day when he scored.
Oh, it was excellent,
that was
yeah.
a great.
But he couldn't score from not Newcastle.
No.
No, he couldn't. No.
That's what I go.
Sometimes it's the system you're playing.
but
The manager.
Forest are playing
Yeah.
good football this season.
Yeah, they are playing really, really good football. Before we go move on, I'm just going to talk very, very quickly about Scottish football because I do like my
Yeah,
Scottish
yeah,
football.
yeah,
Is obviously I know you're not all into Scottish football, and Terry calls it, but that's what he says. But that's forget that. Now Celtic top of table, undefeated.
Are they top of the table?
Yeah, Celtic are top of table, undefeated.
On goal difference.
They,
Oh,
yeah.
goal difference, I was going to say.
Aberdeen were second. Celtic played Aberdeen last week and it was 2-2. They came back from 2-2.
Do you know that game actually was the only game in Europe where two teams have played each other who were undefeated,
Gotcha.
Right.
Yeah. Well, they both played.
and they both lost the record.
It was either played 6 or played 7. They both won 6
There's
and
no
6.
other clubs in Europe.
Nobody else. No. It's good facts that. So we ended up Celtic beat Dundee last night 2-0. Dundee United, if I remember, lost 2-1 at home to Kilmarnock. St Mirren lost and the big
St
one.
Mirren won the
Did-
big St Johnson
Oh,
3-1.
they won away, didn't they? St Mirren, Paisley Park boys. All right, keep your hair on you. All right,
For
mate.
sure.
Hey, just yeah. At
He
least
knows his facts.
At least you've done a bit of digging.
He
At
knows
least
his
you've done a
facts.
bit of digging today. All right, Aberdeen Rangers.
Yeah.
Do you know
2-1.
something? That was a cracking game.
Gonna lose his job, isn't he?
He's going to.
Although they're doing fantastic in Europe.
Come on.
They're doing fantastic in Europe. The last game
Doesn't
they won
matter.
4-0.
It doesn't matter at the end of the
But
day.
if they finish
Yeah, but who were
third,
they playing?
the fans won't be happy being third.
Celtic.
Distant third.
Played 10, 28 points.
Yeah.
Aberdeen played 10, 28
28
points. Rangers
19.
19
I know.
off 10. We're talking 9 points.
9 points.
9, 3 wins, and the goal difference is worth. And what about Edinburgh? Edinburgh, Hearts bottom of the table with 6, and
Hibs
Hibs
second bottom.
with 7.
Yeah.
Big John.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Honest to God, you can't call it, can you?
can't.
But I know Jim Donaldson last night. He shouted when he got the equaliser, and and they thought they got a winner, but it was offside.
Anyway, I'm going to do it, Terry. Enough of the pub football.
Don't say so. Nobody does.
never said that.
No, nobody does enough of the pub football. Listen. That's it now. Until we'll do the Saturday predictions in a short while. Right. All I want to talk about now is anything you think that's happened during the last 7 days of football that you want to bring up that you thought was right or wrong. Let's just get Man United out of the way. All right. New manager. All right. They're going to Portugal. He's not going to take over, they say, until November, when the Nations League,
The weekend of
the Nations League,
is going to take
60. It was 5 to 1 on. He's now 16 to 1 on. They discussed it. He's going to go. There's no doubt
I
about it.
think today, it said,
Yeah,
today he will be announced as the manager.
yeah, for sure. Now, since he's been to Sporting Lisbon, who I follow because of Victor Gyökeres, as I say, Brighton, Coventry, and we sold him on to Sporting Lisbon for about 20 minutes, and we're going to get a really, really good percentage. So I thought Arsenal were going to get him in the transfer window, but it never happened. Now I would think, well, I would say 99.9% he will go to Man United in the January window, or even wait till end of the season.
Do you think they'll want to Man United? Because this morning,
I don't care what you read.
Paul
That's my personal
was
view.
saying Arsenal.
Well, but surely if they get on, he's won. Since his contract runs out 2026, he's won 2 league titles since he's been there and 3 cups.
That's
So
right.
he's done well.
Yeah, yeah.
But again,
and it looked like they were going to win the league again this
year
It looked
they're
like,
flying undefeated. Now the thing is, going to the Premier League from Portugal,
Yes,
Steve, isn't it?
Massively.
And it massive.
The other thing
How much is it costing them?
I was going to say, look at
What?
the cost of sacking Den
15
Haag,
million.
and then there's about 25 million.
And you know what?
So,
There's another one.
8.3 million pound they've paid.
Yeah.
And then they paid another £1 million this morning. And they've agreed another million.
What's the 8.3?
But it's 8.3
To
for the buyout of the manager.
Sporting Lisbon.
Yeah. And then they have to pay another £1 million
Yeah.
for the buyout of his 3 coaches that are going to be coming with him.
And then
that's been agreed.
Okay.
And that's why they're saying.
But how much are giving Den Haag for the dismissal?
13 million.
So the total
You know what?
22 plus million pounds.
As a Liverpool fan, I thought Ten Hag was doing a fantastic job.
There's the door.
Yeah.
As a Liverpool fan, yeah.
That's a
I'd
lot
have
of
kept
money.
him on if I'd been there.
Yeah, I bet you would. Yeah, stop worrying about him. Stop worrying
I
about
mean-
him. Worry about Everton.
I don't know much about the guy. Obviously, he's got a good track record at Sporting, but he's going to a club it just needs sorting out. doesn't
Needs
it?
some stability.
I
Yeah.
think it needs 3/4 of the players got rid of.
Yeah.
I think the quality sadly isn't there.
Yeah.
I think the heart of the club's gone.
Yeah.
There's no leaders on the pitch,
No.
which is a worry.
Yeah, for sure.
And he's taken over. I just hope to give
Yeah.
him time.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what they've got to.
All right. Okay. Let's. Before we move on, just one quickie. Van Nistelrooy. Does he stay or does he go? If he's bringing 3 over with him, does that mean he's going to go? Or I don't know. For some now, you
I'm
have,
a bit sorry for him, really.
you have so many backroom staff, don't you?
Yeah.
Coventry, we got rid of. Well, or he walked out. I don't know.
I think. I mean, how many more games is he going to be in charge of?
3.
Okay.
Up
So
until
if
November.
he,
One of them in
November.
Europe and 2 in the league.
he's won the first one. If he wins the next 2 or 3, whatever
Yeah.
you're saying, I think it will be a fatal mistake for this guy coming in to get rid of him.
Yeah.
I mean,
to keep him in
he
some-
wants to
yeah.
keep him in some sort of
Yeah.
position.
Yeah, for sure.
I read somewhere he was very, very happy to stay and manage for as long as they're asking him to.
I got you. Okay. Yeah. Again, only time what's up. Well, listen, let's just change the subject. If you just joined the channel, Webby Sports Radio here in my manor, Kalasovaki. It's sunny Tenerife, 25 to 27 degrees every day. It's an absolute quality. We're in the 3 horseshoes. A big thank you to Jason and Judy for letting us use their exercise venue. All the football games are on. We have everything here, lots of televisions, and it's fantastic. So come on down and come and say hello to the boys and girls here in 3 horseshoes. Right. Now we also let's talk about 1 or 2 things before we move on. The game the weekend. I've got to bring this up because I was disgusted with refereeing and VAR, and I don't know who to blame. Now I'm going to bring the big man in here, but before we talk about that, Laurie referees back home in England, and he refereed a game last weekend before he came out.
Run the line.
Run the line, beg your pardon. 400 was there watching this game, and that was between
St Leon's Town versus Marchtown.
St. Neottstown versus Marchtown, and somebody got sent off and everything, wasn't there? What was the score in the end?
1-1.
And what league are they in?
It's a league called the United Counties League,
Yeah.
which is just one below the Southern League or
Yeah.
the Northern League, its counterpart.
Okay, all right.
Tell them about the blue card business.
Yeah, in that
Yeah,
league,
go on.
I was talking to Steve earlier on that we have a sin bin system, which
Yeah.
works well.
Yeah.
So if someone loses their rag with the referee and a few
Yeah.
choice words are said, you can dismiss the player for 10 minutes.
No.
Lots of French.
Lots of French, yeah. You can
Yeah.
dismiss him. In fact,
For 10 minutes.
yeah, you can dismiss him for 10 minutes.
Just like the rugby union in the Gallagher Premiership, right? You say, oh,
But
you
but it goes further than what he's saying.
yeah, go on then.
Yeah, I mean, I think they might have changed it even this year, but 'cause I don't referee in it. But I think you can get another blue card go off, and they can substitute the player, but you can't bring the same player back on after the second blue card.
Oh, okay.
I think they were trialling it, and I think they were looking at bringing it into the Football League.
No, gotcha, okay.
Whether
So-
that's going to happen
yeah.
now, I don't know.
All right. Change subject again very, very quickly. Your biggest game, you've actually ran the line at.
I suppose in team-wise, it was a World Cup team come over here. It was Iran or Iraq, and they played Man United in a warm-up at Old Trafford, and they beat Man United 1-0. Then they come to Luton in a friendly, and they thought they were going to do Luton, and they didn't.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was quite a big game. I've also been involved in the old Division 1, Luton Chelsea, which we had to have a police escort on.
Gotcha, that's the one I remember. Was that Kenilworth Road or was that
Kenilworth Road.
Yeah, did you ever Stamford Bridge or was that one just talking at a turn now? No, it was Kenilworth
And it
Road.
was
wasn't
it was the days without restrictions, and
Yeah.
it was, believe it or not, there was 22,000 in
Right,
Kenilworth
in that
Road.
little ground.
And you were running the
No,
line?
fourth official.
Fourth official, gotcha. Fantastic.
Yeah.
So, what a night, super, big Burnley fan. Right, I've got to get to this, who's right, who's wrong, and I don't know. West Ham United at home, weekend, took on Man United, we're in the corner, we're all watching it. It's 1-0, West Ham get a penalty, which to me was absolutely the worst decision I've ever seen.
You're a Man United fan, you think?
No, that's disrespect, that's
You
irrelevant.
thought the same, because you watched that me, because I was at home watching the Borough game.
Yeah, you have a shitty face, you. So, it was horrendous. The guy just ran into him. And even Sean Murphy, you never watched, massive West Ham season ticket holder, he messaged me straight away, said, Webby, not a chance of penalty. And that's for Sean. And Sean's very, very black and white. The only
He's fair and he's a
very, very fair. Very,
He
very
doesn't
fair.
get carried away.
The only
No.
one that was next to me was
Ron.
Big Ron, West Ham Ron. I can see him now. And he's very blinker. And he says, oh, you Man United, you were this and that, with it last
He's
week.
the
and this."
polar opposite to Sean, isn't he?
He's talking, and I said, no, listen, this is this game. I'm not interested. Because if those two teams were top and second, and whoever wins that to win the league, and that penalty gave them the league title, I mean,
But that decision could have been the decision
What
that
did-
cost Ten Hag his job.
well, yeah, for sure.
did.
I think we did, yeah.
That could have been the moment.
It's a foul on Danny Ings, isn't it?
Yeah.
I never saw the incident. What did
Oh,
the
horrendous.
what did
No.
the referee
Yeah. It
give?
wasn't a pen.
No,
The referee didn't give anything, it was VAR that
It was
told him
VAR.
it was
You've got to watch it. When you get, you've got to watch it.
I thought the referee would have stuck to his guns.
Yeah, it was horrendous.
Because even on the replays, it looked so
Anyway,
innocuous,
every time.
It was like,
Showed 20 times,
Yeah.
didn't it? Absolutely horrendous.
Anyway.
So that's it. So I go for right. Listen, so that's that. Right, is there anything else any of the boys want to bring up?
Just a
Go
quick one on
yeah,
VAR.
Yeah, go on. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not an advocate fan of VAR.
Yeah.
I would like to see it used differently. I mean, I'd like to see it used when the referee is doing a game, and there's many incidents in a game where you don't get a good view because the player's blocking you or you're at the wrong angle.
Yeah.
That's when I'd like to see the referee use VAR. Say, did you see that? What did you think? But like that incident you said there against West Ham, when the referee hasn't give it,
No.
why is VAR come in?
Do you think the referee should request that?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think
So,
they should use
give the
VAR as a
referee to
request,
referee, and if you haven't
not
seen
the VAR interfering.
Just to
after.
confirm it.
Yeah.
Just yeah.
Not the VAR saying, no, I'll have a look at this.
I mean, I
Referee
go.
should say, I want to have a look at
I
it.
go,
Yeah.
I go back to an incident the other year with Burnley for my sins. When we played Nottingham Forest, and our guy was going down the wing, ball come over,
Yeah.
came down his body. He beat one man, scored a goal. Nobody complained.
Yeah.
They accepted the goal. Went back to the centre circle. All of a sudden, VAR got
remember that
involved,
incident,
and it said
yeah.
it just clipped his arms.
Yeah, I
it
remember
was
that incident.
ludicrous.
Yeah.
There was one this weekend. I can't think what again, but just think of it now. There's, I don't know, 4 metres away,
Oh.
and the guy's arm down here. He's touched his arm there. And you know, where's he supposed to bloody put
But
it?
why
Yeah,
did
exactly.
VAR get involved?
They
when-
did. They
when-
got it.
No,
They
but
give him a penalty.
But in the
I wouldn't
Burnley.
argue with the referee. I wouldn't argue.
No,
I think
no.
that's a good idea.
Yeah, for sure. I think that's right.
That's how I like to see
Okay,
VAR.
as a referee, can I ask a question?
Yeah, of course you can, sir.
Do you
Please.
think the Manchester City goal last week should have been allowed?
What was
Well, we,
Stones.
Against
Yeah,
Wolves,
it's-
the
it's-
last
yeah.
time, yeah.
I mean,
oh yeah.
we were talking about this earlier on, and I believe again they tinkered so much with the offside rule
Yeah.
that they dug themselves a big hole. In old days gone by, with the player standing right in front of the keeper,
offside.
that would have been offside. But now all this, oh, he's not interfering, he's not doing this, or you, and it's just made it so difficult. And we're still discussing it now, which is ludicrous.
It's only, but we're getting into the situation of its interpretation. It's not definite. It's somebody's interpretation still.
Yeah.
And it should only be used for definite.
If he's not interfering with play, why is he on the pitch standing in front of the goalkeeper?
Yeah.
No, I think they've just dug themselves a big hole with the offside rule. I really do. There's so many. I mean, I'm just saying to the lads before, to be a linesman now, and I've never done the Premier, what it must be like, it's horrendous.
Pressure.
Horrendous.
Yeah, it's like 30 mile an hour, isn't it?
What it,
Yeah.
What's all this about? You know, we all talk about it, don't we? He's offside, but it could go on for 2 minutes.
Yeah,
and
longer.
And, longer.
Longer,
and,
longer.
then he puts his flag on his head on it. And then we played 2 more minutes.
Yeah.
We're absolutely knackered
yeah,
now.
yeah.
Yeah, there's all that type of thing
you
anyway.
could have a bad injury.
Yeah, sure.
Absolutely.
Okay.
The one where they don't put the flag up,
Yeah.
and the miles offside, and somebody could get injured.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
it's a tough.
They dug a hole with this offside.
Certain
It's a tough
aspects.
Right, is there anything else anybody wants to bring up before we go any further and move on
Not
to
for me,
we
not
do the
for
final
me.
predictions, one of you?
Not for me.
Big man, anything? All good?
No, all good.
All good, Stevie?
Yeah.
Right, we're going to shut this in now. Just thank you for tuning in and watching our fabulous podcast this afternoon. We've got Big Kevin, the big Borough boy, Burnley, Big Laurie, and obviously Stevie, big Liverpool Scouser fan who lives at the back of Stevie Gerrard. I'm just going to name drop it again. And he also knows Stuart, who is it? Hang on, Jackie Stewart. Oh, here we go. Hang on, he's get out. Graham Stewart and Peter Beagrie. Oh, get out. I don't know why I asked you on the show, but
He used to walk Jurgen Klopp's dog for him.
yeah, you used to what?
Used to walk. You used to bump into him on the beach, didn't you?
Yeah.
When you were walking the dog.
Yeah.
I bet you went, look, there's Stevie Gerrard, let's go buy him. Hey, I'll tell you, I bet he's going, let's go buy him. Right, listen, boys, I go as always.
Cheers, man.
Thank you, Kev.
Thank you,
Laurie,
Bobby.
thank you,
Cheers.
sir. Stevie.
It's been a pleasure for you, man.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kevin.
Cheers, Laurie.
Cheeky
Good to
bastard.
see you again.
Right, listen, all I'm going to
Cheers.
say is, if you like what you see, you like what you hear, subscribe to Webby Sports Trader here on a beautiful island of sunny Tenerife. And there's going to be lots more to come. Watch this space. Now we're going to go, remember, 10 o'clock in the morning, Saturday morning, football predictions from the lads. Yeah, the lads, look at them. See you soon.
The old men.
Yeah.